In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 20th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Blue Jays versus New York Yankees. The Toronto Blue Jays collide with the New York Yankees in an American League East showdown on Saturday afternoon. The Blue Jays will have Mitch White on the hill. The Yankees will have Jarrett Cole on the hill, aiming for his 10th victory. The Yankees lead the season series 8-6. The Blue Jays are 35-17 in their last 52 SATA games and 2-5 in their last 7 versus the American League East. The over is 14-5 in Toronto's last 19 in Game 3 of a series. Meanwhile, the Yankees are 39-15 in their last 54 at home and 85-41 in their last 126 Saturday games. New York is 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 3 of a series. Don't look now, but the Yankees have to be concerned about their lead in the American League East. What seemed all but locked in by the All-Star break is no longer the case. That's especially true as it's their opponent in this series. The Blue Jays are the ones trying to catch them. Whether that happens or not, this weekend should still be an interesting series. The Yankees have yet to win back-to-back games this entire month, but they at least look set to take Saturday afternoon's game. Just hours after wrapping up Friday night's game, newly acquired Mitch White of the Jays will be dueling Yankees ace Jarrett Cole on the mound. Toronto recently announced that lefty Yusei Kikuchi will be pitching out of the bullpen now, as they make room for White in the rotation. He's not what many had expected, which is why the Dodgers were ready to part with him. That says a lot, as Los Angeles themselves have had starting pitcher injuries throughout the season. White has had just 2 starts with the Jays thus far, lasting just 4.2 innings in each. Toronto's bullpen has not been a strength this season and is even more unlikely to be great, with this being their 8th straight game without a rest day. For all of the Yankees' recent struggles, Cole has not been part of the problem. He's allowed just a single run over his last 2 starts while pitching 13 innings in the process. The Yankees have been frustrating to back recently, but White also has just 1 win out of 12 starts this season, so the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The Jays have not produced with any consistency against the Yankees pitching. They have only averaged 3.38 runs against the Yankees this season and have scored 4 or fewer runs in 7 out of their last 10 games. In addition, the same applies to a stumbling Yankees offense. They have scored a grand total of only 28 runs in their last 10 games, and predictably, the under has been the prevalent trend. New York has only managed 2 runs in the first 2 games of this series. The under is 6-2-1 in the Yankees' last 9 games. Cole is in good form and he has been dominant at home. Even though White has struggled on the road, the Yankees aren't likely to light up the scoreboard with some key players out. Cole knows the Yankees are struggling right now and he won't be happy about losing his last 2 starts. He should be very strong here. Toronto has had a solid season, but the Blue Jays haven't been the same team on the road, and Cole has been dominant at home. The Yankees should be able to score enough, but don't expect this New York roster to light it up. I expect a low-scoring battle. Under the projected total is our full game total pick, so the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Chicago Cubs. Milwaukee will try to bounce back from a tough loss to Chicago when the teams square off in the second game of a 3-game series on Saturday afternoon. The Brewers held a 5-4 lead in the 5th inning and a 7-6 lead in the 6th inning before ultimately conceding in an 8-7 setback. Chicago has now won 4 consecutive games for the first time since July 26th. Milwaukee is 6-2 in their last 8 Game 2s of a series and 1-6 in their last 7 road games. The over is 7-3 in Milwaukee's last 10 Saturday games. Chicago is 7-2 in their last 9 home games and 6-2 in their last 8 Game 2s of a series. The under is 5-2 in Chicago's last 9 Saturday games. The over is 13-5 in these 2 teams' last 20 head-to-head meetings. Friday afternoon's matchup was very entertaining, with both teams going back and forth scoring runs. but the Cubs were able to outlast the Brewers by a score of 8-7. Freddie Peralta has had an up-and-down year, but has pitched well in his last 3 starts. For the Cubs, Marcus Stroman has allowed 7 runs over his last 16.1 innings pitched. Peralta is on a pretty solid run lately. In his last 3 appearances, he has 12.2 innings combined with 5 earned on 8 hits and 6 walks. As for Stroman, he's posted 7 earned over his last 16.1 innings on 16 hits and 3 walks. I'd imagine both guys will at least flirt with quality starts here. Should be a fun matchup. So the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Chicago has been playing well due to its pitching, which has not been the case for most of the season. Odds makers have not adjusted to this shift, so the Cubs have gone under the total in 7 of their last 9 home games. They have also gone under in 4 of their last 6 games against the Brewers. Stroman has been able to lower his earned run average of late, but he has not been getting any run support. Both of those factors are steering me to the under, especially with Peralta expected to improve each time out. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Detroit Tigers. The Los Angeles Angels battle the Detroit Tigers in the second of a 3-game series on Saturday. The Angels will have Reed Detmers on the hill. The Tigers reply with Tyler Alexander, who is looking to avoid a 5th straight loss. The Angels posted a 1-0 win on Friday night. Los Angeles is 24-50 in their last 74 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 games overall, while the over is 3-1 in their last 5 Saturday games. Detroit is 9-28 in their last 37 games overall and 31-71 in their last 102 games against the American League West, while the under is 3-0 in their last 4 home games. Looking at the last 7 games, Reed Detmers has a 2-0 record with a 2.41 earned run average in his last 7 games, while Tyler Alexander has 0-4 with a 3.49 earned run average in his previous 7 games. The offenses in the last 7 days, the Angels are scoring 3.31 runs per game in their last 29 games, while the Angels are averaging 3.44 runs per game in their 27 games. The Angels have won 40 of their last 56 games against one another. The Tigers have lost the last 8 starts by Alexander, and that number is going to move to 0-9 here. The Tigers' offense has been so bad this season, and now they have to face off against Detmers, who currently sits with an earned run average of 3.45. The Angels' offense has been slumping with the exception of Ohtani. They have now plated 4 or fewer runs in 4 out of their last 5 games, including only 1 run in Friday's opener. In addition, the Tigers have the worst offense in the big leagues, and Detmers has been effective. He has limited his foes to 2 or fewer runs in 6 consecutive starts. The Tigers' poor offense has only averaged 3 runs in their last 10 games. The under is also 13-4-5 in the Tigers' last 22 games. The offense is so bad on both sides that it'll make the pitching look a lot better than it is from a starter perspective. We'll get more runs than Friday's game, but not by many. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Analyze. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.